So a few months ago, Jimmy Flick announced that he was going to be returning and coming out of retirement, and now his first matchup has been announced, and it's against Jeff Molina, who is actually ranked number 14 in the UFC official flyweight rankings. I'm not too sure how, as he is coming off a decision win over Zhalgas Shumagulov. But it is what it is. It is what it is. He's 3-0 in the UFC. He's ranked number 14, and he's fighting Jimmy Flick. It's very interesting that this matchup was made, though, because I was really expecting Jeff Molina versus Muhammad Mokaev to be the next matchup, as Jeff Molina and Muhammad Mokaev have exchanged words before. But this is Jimmy Flick's return fight, and he's getting a voice crack. That was a great voice crack, actually. And he's getting a ranked opponent. That's kind of crazy. You know, you retire, you come back a couple of years later. Ranked opponent. Maybe they rank Jimmy Flick that highly. Maybe Jimmy Flick is really doing really great things in training. But I'm siding with Jeff Molina in this one here. I am following Jimmy Flick on Instagram. I think he's a cool guy. He actually posts his predictions like I do on my Instagram. Little shout out to myself and him. But yeah, Flick is gonna look to use his grappling. He's actually got probably the craziest submission win in UFC history. A flying triangle choke over Cody Durden, which was just ridiculous. That's awesome. And he did get an arm triangle choke over Nate Smith, an arm triangle choke over Greg Fisher, and a submission over Jesse Barsley. But the point is, this guy's pretty good at getting his chokes, especially the arm triangle ones. But Jeff Molina's good, man. He's 25 years old. He's 3-0 in the UFC right now, albeit not really against top 15 level competition, which is a little bit strange why he is ranked number 14, but it is what it is. I think Jimmy Flick could pose some problems in this matchup. Maybe Jimmy Flick really does look to use the grappling and it looks really good in that sort of area, but I'm going to trust Jeff Molina to win this matchup here. I think he should get the job done. I'm going to side with a decision here. I think if he keeps the fight on the feet, Molina really should win the matchup, but I thought I should just make a really quick video about this fight because there's no UFC on this weekend. So, like, what else am I going to talk about? But I'm also going to mention one thing. This makes me really sad, and I think it might make you sad as well. So, this fight was announced for the 14th of January. Does that mean we're going to have 2 or 3 weeks without UFC? I mean, I understand Christmas and the New Year and all that, but, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, if there's no UFC, then I've got no plans for my Sundays. I mean, around then I'll probably be trying to move up into a new city, but, because I'm going to be studying in university next year. But yeah, Jimmy Flick versus Jeff Molina, cool fight. Most people siding with Molina. At the moment, I'm siding with Molina as well. There was a couple of other news. There was that really weird Yoel Romero barking into the camera. I was watching it live, and as soon as it happened, I was like, this is going to be memed so hard. And it has been memed so hard. It's so random. It's so hilarious. Yeah, Yoel Romero doing that. What other news do we have? We've got Daniel Rodriguez versus Neil Magny's been matched up. I mean, I might actually side with Daniel Rodriguez in that fight. Weird one though that he's getting moved up the rankings, even though he lost to Li Jingliang. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, Li Jingliang though, 34 years old and unranked. Like, what's he gonna do with his career? We got sidetracked. This is a 3-minute video. It's super fast. I thought I should just make it. Jeff Molina versus Jimmy Flick. Jimmy Flick, great grappler, great submissions. Jeff Molina, pretty well rounded. I'd say he's probably a better striker out of anything, man. He had a great fight with Ayuri Kalin. That was a banger, and one of the first fights, return fights during the lockdown period, which was awesome. But yeah, gonna be going with Jeff Molina here.